Hey everybody, it's Mr. 95 Cents. We're here for Mr. 95 Cent Sport Card Adventures. Oh, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff today. Today we're going to be talking about house theft with cards and how to protect them. So get ready for that later, because we're going to be doing warehouse finds. We're going to be doing that, and we're going to be opening this box of extended hockey and trying to get in the Connor Bedard, because they got Connor Bedards in here too, and they're not crazy expensive. I got that for $25. Not bad. All right, how we doing, everybody? Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to all the featured channels out there down below. We got a couple new ones too, so check them out. A lot of great featured channels down below. They're fantastic channels, hours and hours of entertainment and knowledge. All right, we're going to do prizes first. So if you commented on the last video and you're a subscriber, you have a chance for one of these prizes. First out of the box, we got a 21-22 Panini Contenders pack. We got a chance of getting that Anthony Edwards. Second, oh, this is a nice one. Second out of the box, we got the Triumvirate Luminous Alonzo Mourning card. That's an old one. Third out of the box, we got a Mosaic Jam Master Tracy McGrady. And fourth out of the box, like we say, we don't know how this happened, but third team All-NBA Shaquille O'Neal card. All right, so we got our box here. It's still in pretty good shape. We're going to mix it up first. Here we go. We'll hand mix it, then we'll shake it. All right. Just move this one thing here. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. All right, good luck to everybody. We're going for the pack first. I'm going in. And the pack is going to, Cash and Dad Pack Busters. I think they're new, and this is the first time I think they've won. So, I don't think I have your address, Cash and Dad. Send me your address at my email, sportspg@aol.com, sportspg@aol.com, and I'll send you out the pack. Actually, include your favorite team so I can throw in a few extras. You never know, Anthony Edwards might be in here. And if I don't hear from you, I'll message you, so don't worry. All right, we're going to go for the Alonzo Mourning. All right, here we go. Okay, here it comes. Oh, Darren Smith. He was just saying he hadn't gotten picked in a while. All right, I guess if you complain, you get picked. I don't know how that works, but you never know. All right, we got a Jam Master here. The Tracy McGrady Jam Master. Let's see, here we go. Let me just make sure I got one. All right, here it is. Oh, Poor Man Stack right there. He's getting the Tracy McGrady. All right, and then we got the Shaquille O'Neal third team. I bet you when Shaq saw that card, that was the last time he was third team. Oh yeah, my man Shaq. All right, who's gonna get the Shaq? Let's see. Oh, Captain 23 John. I'm probably gonna see him next week at the show. Yeah, next Saturday we got the show. All right, Captain 23 John wins the Shaq. All right, and that's our winners for this video. We'll show you some prizes at the end that you can win next video on Tuesday. And all you got to do is comment on this video and be a subscriber. All right, let's get our warehouse finds together. Because, boy, I've been processing a lot of stuff as usual. So we put a few things on the side to show you. Let's see what we got. We found more of those Star Trek cards. These are the ones from 1991. We got the Carbonite Maneuver. That's what they call this card anyway. We got Data Lore. Pen Pals. I tell you, I was a big Star Trek fan. You know, the original. I watched it on TV and stuff. I never really watched much of the new stuff. So, you know, I know who some of these people are, but not that much. I do know this, though. Ooh, the USS Enterprise. There you go. Oh, there's Captain Kirk when he got getting court-martialed. We got Spock. Everybody knows Spock. Got a medical tricorder. That's that Worf. That Freedom Sufferer likes that Worf guy. I think that's that Worf guy, right? Freedom Sufferer's a big Worf fan. We got a tricorder. There's Spock right there. Too Short a Season. I don't know. I'm not sure who those people are. That's a newer one. And phasers. And we got Captain Kirk again with the phaser. There we go. Every now and then I find a bunch of those. We got some basketball. What do we got here? Some different inserts, it looks like. Yeah, nice. We got an SPX Masters Tim Duncan card. Oh, these were nice. These were like a hollow view thing. What did they call them? I forget. Oh, geez. Premium Collection. Yep. That was the Premium Collection from SP. And we got a Jawan Howard. They put like a hologram on the side there. It's tough to see. They were nice, though. We got a Skybox Dominion World Tour Takeki Mutombo insert. That's back from '99. Oh, we got some Fleer Metal. I always like when I find these Fleer Metal inserts. 96, 97 Cyber Metal Mitch Richmond card. We got a Topps Kickstart Ray Allen. That's a pretty shiny card. Now, this is from Hoops, I think. Yep, Hoops. Block Party, Alonzo Mourning. He was having a block party. Oh, some more to metal. 96, 97 Fresh Foundation rookie of Marcus Camby on the Fleer Metal. Oh boy, these were nice. This is a 95, 96 Maximum Metal die cut Hakeem Olajuwon. They were nice. Well, this was like a Topps Vince Carter rookie. There you go. We got a Fleer Focus. It's a green parallel rookie of Steve Francis, numbered to 300. And I remember when everybody wanted Steve Francis cards. He was the hot rookie of the day. We got a Hoops rookie of Stephon Marbury. Now, this is interesting. High School Sensations. This is a press pass card from 1996, so Kobe's rookie year. And it's Kobe Bryant and Jermaine O'Neal. That's a nice card. Jermaine O'Neal was pretty good too. Oh, this is this is one of those. It's a 97, 98, so second year, I believe. But it's a nice card. EX 2001, Allen Iverson. And it's in a little box. It's somehow, well, a lot of times I'm showing these cards as we get them, and we bought loads, and people put their stuff in weird things sometimes. Oh, a little bit more old hockey. These are from, looks like 78, 79 Topps. We got a Stan Mikita. Right there. A Darryl Stiller. Got a Brad Park. Ron Greshner. Jacques Lemaire. He was coach of the Devils for a while. Got a Serge Savard. A lot of Canadians. Hey, back then the Canadians were like the, I think next to the Yankees, the Canadians have the most championships, I think. If I remember, it's close. We got a Larry Robinson. There you go. And we got some old baseball. Some more 1977 baseball here. All right, what do we got? We got a Steve Rogers, Bill North. We got a Bob Randall, Bob Forsch. Oh, Amos Otis. He was on some of those good Kansas City teams. Good player. Lucky Dent. Oh, that might be. Well, he was a White Sox first, but that's not his rookie. That's like his third or fourth year. He was part of the Babe Ruth curse with that home run against Mike Torres. We got a Dave Concepcion. He was on those Reds teams, the Big Red Machine. Don Kessinger. I believe this is later on. Yeah, he was with the Cubs for a long time, and then they got rid of you when he got old back in the day. Yeah, most of the time. We got a Frank Tanana. He was a pretty good pitcher for the Angels. Oh, Jeff Burrows. Most of these guys were pretty good. Well, Lou Brock. Look at that. I like the batting helmet with the stripes. Don Sutton. And Rico Carty for the Blue Jays back in the day. Yeah. We got some more modern inserts here. We got a Lou Gehrig highlight card from Topps. That's a highlight from 1930. Got a Topps Golden Greats Lou Gehrig. A bunch of Lou Gehrig stuff coming up. We got that Ted Williams set, the Iron Horse Lou Gehrig. Got another Golden Great Lou Gehrig. There's a Diamond King Memorable Moment Lou Gehrig. And this was a Topps Heritage. Just a regular card in the set, but Baseball Thrills Gehrig. Benched after 2,130 games. He had the Lou Gehrig disease. Oh, this was nice. I found this. This is a pink rated prospect of Ellie De La Cruz. That's a pretty new card from 2023, actually. We got a Topps Own the Game, Titans of the Game, Randy Johnson. Very shiny card. And we also got a Pedro Martinez like that. This is the Topps Chrome version of the Own the Game, Titans of the Game, but it's not as shiny. It's more chromy. We got some Cal Ripken. This is a Stadium Club Cal Ripken Cause and Effect card. It's a regular card in the set, but it's cool. It shows the different phases of the play in those pictures. Got a Topps 3,000 Hit Brigade insert. Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken, and Wade Boggs. Oh, here's some football. Oh, wow. That's a good one to start off with. This is a 2020 Seal of Approval Christian McCaffrey purple, numbered to 10 of 10. And this was nice. This is a Mosaic Montage Josh Allen card. It's a nice looking card. Got different things of Josh Allen on it. Got a Roger Staubach's Football Greats Len Dawson. The old Chiefs. Over there. This is a playoff contenders draft class of 2010. This is the Tigers. Namakong Suh and Javid Best. Oh, we got some Brett Favre cards. We got a Stars Upper Deck Stars in Action, Brett Favre. Got an Upper Deck from Upper Deck Patch Collection, Brett Favre. Got a Topps Fire, Brett Favre. This is an older Topps Heritage. It's like 2012. Okay, this is pretty sure it's an insert. I'm not sure though. It's some kind of insert. I'm not sure what they called it, but it's a nice Brett Favre. Can't remember, all the stuff is crazy. Oh, we got a Bowman rookie card. It's the gold version of Roddy White, the old Falcons there. There's some new guys. We got a Leaf Draft Quarterback King, Bryce Young. You got another Leaf Draft Quarterback King Green parallel of Aiden O'Connell. Oh, these are nice. So we got the Prestige Extra Points. It's a nice card. Brian Urlacher. It's an extra, they're pretty sharp looking cards. Got like stars in the background. Then we got an Extra Point Sparkle card of Urlacher. And this is an older card. This card's from 1990. It's a Skybox Primetime Bernie Kosar Air Raid card. And it's got like a foil thing. He's standing in front of the plane. Air Raid. These were just kind of weird, I thought. These are from 1993 Pro Set. And it's just a checklist, but they're pretty sharp checklists of the draft picks of that year. And this is the National Football Conference. And on the back it has the draft picks. Anybody that actually did well. Oh, Jerome Bettis. Irv Smith was all right. Garrison Hurst. All right, some decent players. All right. And then we have the American Football Conference. Let's see who's on the back of that. Oh, Drew Bledsoe. All right. Natron Means. But it's amazing. A lot of these first-round draft picks never materialized to be much. This is just a weird thing. This is a 1975 Colts schedule sponsored by National Bohemian Light Beer. Wet, cold, and delicious. I just found that in a box. And on the back, they got the schedule. Oh, and then we got a batch of 1986 Topps cards. We got a Frank Bush, Mike Ken, Dwayne Bickett, Cliff Odom, Dennis Smith, Lewis Wright, Bobby Butler, Rick Donnelly, Ray Childress, Roan Stark, Arthur Cox, and Ray Guy, who I think is a Hall of Famer as a punter. He was a good punter for the Raiders. And that's our warehouse finds. Put that there, and I got to get a swig to aerate or whatever, hydrate. Oh boy. I got my Arizona green tea in there. I put half that, and I put half lemon sparkling water. It's pretty good. All right, so we're going to go to the card shop stories, and we started last week with show theft and what you can possibly do to help prevent that. Today, we're going to go to house theft, and Tuesday we'll go to store theft. I got experience with all of them. I've done a lot of shows. I'm now working out of my house, so I got big security. I've heard anytime anybody's cards got stolen in the area, I found out either from them or the cops. Either way, you know. And I was thinking about it today before I did the show, and you know, I'm going to be nice. More than half the time, it's family and friends that steal from you. That's my experience. It's crazy. You know, I got a couple examples here of actual thefts. I could probably talk to you and tell you about the different thefts that went on in the 32 years that I was in business. Even people that weren't customers, I found out because the police would call me and say, did you get any of these cards? Or they would come in and visit and say, here's a bunch of cards that got stolen, and did you see any? And some people were customers, some people weren't, you know. So, because we had the premier store in the area. So, but I don't think anybody ever came back to try to sell them through me. But when I started with the store, the internet was in its, I'll say, card-wise infancy, but there were people selling on there and trading. So, and then eventually they don't need you to, they put it on the internet, you know. So I'm going to tell you about specific things. I told you about that. So first guy we're going to talk about is Jimmy Topps. Jimmy Topps was a great guy, and his brother too. They collected just Topps baseball. That's what they wanted. And they collected some old Topps baseball too, like Mickey Mantle's. So they had some valuable stuff. So he was a customer for years, him and his brother. And then all of a sudden he came in one day, and he had gone on vacation for a couple weeks. And he comes in and he says, he's all dejected, and he was always happy, Jimmy Topps. And he says, I don't believe it. He says, I got my cards, a lot of my cards got stolen, like $10,000 worth, which was a nice piece of change back then. In the 90s, we're talking, right? So I says, how the hell that happened? He goes, I found out who stole them. I says, you did? He goes, yeah. It was the dog sitter's brother. I said, what? So apparently, this girl that used to babysit his kids, I think she was about 14, 15. He hired her to come in the house while they were on vacation, feed the dogs, walk the dogs, and water the plants or something, right? And so that's what she did for 2 weeks. She didn't steal nothing. She would leave his keys on her bureau. Her brother, older brother, took them and stole the cards. And by the time Jimmy Topps came back, had sold the cards. Now, he's a real nice guy. He knew the family. Like, they were really, really good friends. And he didn't want the kid to go to jail or nothing. So I believe there was some kind of financial restitution, but the family wasn't well off either. So he sort of let it slide. But there you go. You got a girl walking your dog, and she don't even know nothing, and she's sort of, you know, the catalyst for somebody else stealing the cards. So you got to watch when you give somebody the keys to your house. Who's living in that house? You know, they have access too. So that was Jimmy Topps's deal. I mean, he still had a big collection, but still, anytime somebody gets stolen like that, personal, it's bad. Okay, here's another one. Father walks in one day. It's him and his son always collected in the store. Father was a big Jordan collector. You know, they had some really nice stuff, but he did have a real nice Jordan card. And I'm trying to remember this morning what it was. One of those fancy inserts. And it was probably about, at the time, a $500 card. Again, back in the 90s. So he says to me, my card's missing. My kid don't know nothing about it. He goes, and The only one that was in the house was a friend of his the last couple of days. So I says, well, if I was you, I'd, call the friend's parents. Maybe he swiped it. He goes, nah, he's like my son's best friend. I says, I've heard worse, So I says, I would ask in a nice way anyway. So that's what he did. And he came back and he says, the parents questioned the kid. They took it very seriously. And he denied everything. And they looked all around his room. They couldn't find nothing. Okay. And we're talking now 12-year-old kids maybe. They were like 10, 12 years old. So I want to say, it was probably 5 or 6 months later. I mean, he chalked it up as stolen. He didn't know how, but he chalked it up as stolen. 5, 6 months later, the other kid's parents call him. We found your card. He goes, you got to be kidding. He goes, no, we're very sorry. Apparently, he got scared, I guess, with the questioning and all that. So he buried it like way under his bed, under a bunch of junk or something. So they finally was cleaning. They were cleaning everything, and they found it. So he ended up getting his card back. But there's the son's best friend that probably sat down and ate dinner with them how many times. But it's a kid. So kids do crazy things too. The biggest theft that I seen involving the store was one of my collectors, and I've told his story before on here. He was a Jordan collector, and this is almost like that card show thing. He was a big Jordan collector, and he spent a lot of money. Back then, he probably had a collection of about $50,000 worth of Jordans. He was known. I mean, that's the problem too. He was pretty well known as a big spender and always buying Jordan, and everybody knew he had a big collection. If you did card shows, you knew. So he had a daughter, 17, 18, whatever she was, and this guy who was a known scumbag in the area, but young kid, 17, 18, he friends the daughter and ends up being the boyfriend. We're talking a very short time. Like the father told me, it was only a few months. But this is how they plan things. He duped the daughter, this guy, duped the daughter into, and again, this is in the 90s, late 90s, going into the computer room that they had to write his resume. He needed to write a resume, he told. So she left him alone in the computer room, and guess what's in the computer room? All the cards. So it wasn't right away, because what happened was this guy, we didn't know he was a scumbag. He was actually a son of a very good customer. And this very, very good customer was another big collector. So I'm calling him a scumbag now because a couple times he did this, and then we found out about it. And he did other things too that we found out about. But so he came into the store to sell Michael Jordan cards. And I think he said it was like his father's extras or something. His father was a big collector. So I bought some. I know my buddy in Parsippany, he had a store. He bought some. And then maybe a day or two later, the collector calls me up and says, I got a big problem. He says, and I think you bought some of my cards. I said, what? This is the Jordan collector. He told me the story, and I says, okay. He says, well, I caught him. He says, he's going to come down, and can you do me a favor? If he gives you the money back, can you give him the cards? I said, yeah, sure. And I said, I'll call my buddy in Parsippany. He'll do the same, So that's what we did, and that's when I knew. I said, oh, this kid's a scumbag. I didn't know that. So, I mean, he was pretty slick. So, at 17, 18, right? So I gave him all the Jordans back. The kid gave me the money he paid. And then he did the same thing at John's. But apparently there was a third person that denied everything, the store, and very hard to prove. You know, especially back in the 90s, a lot of people didn't have these cameras all over the place. You know, I did in the store, but a lot of stores didn't. So he lost a little bit of his collection, and thank God that was like the stuff that wasn't that great, because he says you and John bought the best stuff. So, you know, so he said I got most of that back. So that was it. So that's only 3 instances, and I can go on, but I'm already at 30 minutes. So how do we prevent this? That's the thing. Now, I'll tell you what I do. I have a safe, and not just any safe. It's a very sophisticated safe. And unless you have supreme effort, it's not going anywhere. I have protected me all around: alarms, motion detectors, cameras, you know. And then if all that fails, I have personal protection. And I think that's one of the most important things, because I'm sitting in this office now. The door is locked. I always lock the door when I come in here, because, you know, I live in a nice neighborhood, but a mile away, there's scumbags. I can tell you that. A lot of crime in this town, you know. And I live in a small sanctuary city, but it's still a sanctuary city. So, and it could be anybody doing the crime. I'm not blaming those people, you know. It could be anybody. So, if you come up here and try to bang in my door to get to me, I got personal protection right in this room. So, you know, I'm not saying they can't get to me, but it's very hard. And I'm very well situated too, because the police department's only a mile away. Although it could take them 5 to 10 minutes to get here. A lot of things can happen in 5-10 minutes. You know, so that's why I have all these layers, you know, of protection. And if you have any kind of substantial collection, you got to do it. The economy's no good. The theft is up, and people are desperate, you know, and they don't care. A lot of people have no conscience. So, you know, I hear a lot of guys, oh, my stuff got stolen. You have nothing in the house. No alarms, no motion detectors, no nothing. The stuff's not even locked up. Maybe it's in a closet. So, if you get robbed, I'm not saying it's your fault, but there's people out there that want your stuff, and they want the money. So you have to protect your stuff. That's my opinion. And in the beginning, I was like this too, where I didn't have anything, you know. But I didn't have a lot of stuff either, to be honest with you. But as soon as I started acquiring more, we'll say, wealth in cards, I said, I got to protect this stuff. And that's what I do. And, you know, you come in here as a visitor in the house. Yeah, there's some loose cards on the table if I'm working on cards on the table, but I'm usually sitting right there with you. I don't leave anybody really alone. Not a few select people, but not many, you know. So, because I've known all this, that sometimes it's your best friend that steals. So, all right, and that's a little bit on that. On Tuesday, I got some interesting stories, because I definitely got robbed at one time, and a bunch of attempted. So when you have a store for 32 years, a lot of things happen. I'm going to try and keep that video under 45 minutes. We'll see. All right, but we're going to open up. I'm anticipating a bedard in here. So you have a chance of getting Bedars. Not the original Young Gun, but they have retro Young Guns. They have inserts, and I think the retro Young Gun goes for close to $100. So, but this is the 2023-24 Extended Series Hockey. Just came out. Cost me $25 on Target. Not bad. I don't know if they're still there. 12 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. And this is funny. Let's see. Blaster exclusive. Collect 1 green Dazzler card per box. Aren't they generous? But this is funny. Maybe Upper Deck is listening. I don't see anything about a bonus pack. Remember they used to put bonus packs that weren't really bonus packs? Well, I don't see anything. So maybe they got tired of us making fun of them. All right, here we go. Wish me a little luck here. 2023-24 Extended Series Hockey. $25 for 4 whole packs. That's more than $6 a pack. Here's that. I remember when Upper Deck was $1.75, and that wasn't too long ago. Let me get another swig of something. All right. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. 4 packs. Let's see what we got. We got a Jeff Petrie, and Alex Iafallo, a Mikhail Grenland, Shane Gostabeer, got a Ryan Donato. Ooh, wow, this looks nice. I like this. It's a Silver Skate die cut. Logan Cooley. That's a sharp looking insert. Oh, wow, another insert. Seeing Red. It's a nice looking insert too. Jordan Kyrou. It's a nice card. We got a Young Gun. Oh, it's a Young Gun retro. Alex Lafayette. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah. And we got an Andrei Svechnikov. I'm going to try and say these names right. A Eric Gustafsson. Eric Carlson. And a Igor Sharagovich. I'm getting a little better with those hockey names. All right, next pack. We got a Brandon Carlo. Okay, we got a checklist card of Pierre-Luc Dubois and Vladimir Tarashenko. And we got another Tarashenko card right after that. Got an Ilya Lyubushkin. Okay, we got a nice green Dazzler, and I love those Dazzlers. I don't know who the guy is, though. Pavel Mintyukov. I'm not sure who he is, but I like it. Oh, we got a Young Gun of Louis Crevier. Got a canvas of Sean Couturier. Got a Gustav Lindstrom. Nathan McKinnon. The Alex DeBrincat. John Marino. And Michael Bunting. Hey, we're doing okay, and we still got 2 packs to go. They give you a bunch of inserts, which is nice. Well, I'm looking out there. I keep hearing the noises once in a while. We got Sidney Crosby. There he is. We got a Blake Wheeler. Ian Cole. Got a Blake Coleman. A Troy Terry. Oh, this is a nice card. This is made after. I take truth. I like these packs. I gotta try to get more of these. Hollow GRFX. It's looking like the old stuff. Leo Carlson. Hollow GRFX. Yep. Oh wow! So I like the way they're doing retro inserts. Like this is a UD3 die cut. of, who is it? Okay, I'm looking. Where's his name? Sean Farrell, looks like. That's a nice card, though. Okay, we got, oh, the Beehive. The Beehives are nice. We got a Beehive Alex Ovechkin. I remember those Beehives. They had the big cards, too. We got a Chandler Stevenson, a Luke Glendening, Max Domi, and Nick Butchstad. I still got a pack to go here. So yeah, it's expensive per pack, but 25 bucks. I like all the inserts. I don't know what they go for. Might not be that much, but I like it. Let's see what we get in the last pack. Nick Foligno. We get a Daniel Sprong, Anthony Duclair, Brett Howden. So that's what they're doing. This is almost like a Chronicles type of thing, except insert-wise, where they bring you back the old insert. So this is an old, like, Black Diamond type insert. Rookie Gems, Alex Lafreniere. We got a Seeing Red, Adam Fantilli. We got a draft card of Jacob Pelletier. And Nick Suzuki. Jesper Fast. A Kyler Yamamoto. John Klingberg. And a Leon Draisaitl. So, I think it's good stuff for that kind of price, 25. I don't know if it's still that price, but a lot of inserts. And I don't know who a lot of these guys are, but I'll look them up, you know. And maybe someone will make my $3 box. You never know. And I got a couple Rangers in there that I can give my nephews. So, and I got some other stuff I can give other people. So I'm happy. But I don't think there was a devil in the box, was there? I was looking for my devils. I don't remember getting a devil. Let me just double check. Where's my Jack Hughes? I know I didn't get him. Yeah, I did get Rangers, though. Oh, there's a devil, yeah. John Marino. That might be it. I'm still looking. Yeah, that's it. All right, at least I got one devil out of all them cards. And that's our box break. So, I'm glad I bought a few of them, so they're nice. All right, we're going to close because, geez, we're at 43 minutes. So, we got prizes. So, if you comment on this video and you're a subscriber, on Tuesday, you got a chance for these prizes. We got, first out of the box is a 2020-21 Series 1 Upper Deck Pack. Second out of the box, a lot of guys like the vintage I've been showing, so let me put some for prizes. So, second out of the box is this, I keep hearing a noise out there, sorry, 78-79 Bobby Clark card. Third out of the box, we got a 78-79 Jerry Cheevers. And fourth out of the box, we put a more modern card. It's an SP Authentic Silver Skates Alex Ovechkin card right there. So all you got to do is be a subscriber and comment on this video, and you got a chance Tuesday for one of those prizes there. All right. Okay, and that's about it. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget our eBay, Sports PG on eBay, SPORTSPG, and on COMC, where we have over 46,000 items, we're mr95cents, mr95cents. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. Don't forget, collect what you like, because if it goes up or down, you still like it. And try not to buy a box for more than $120, because what we're getting out of this stuff ain't been worth it lately. And I just saw the Topps Chrome prices, and I ain't buying none of that price. Ain't worth it. All right, see you later. Take care. Have a good one.